Aries. Welcome to my channel, Towers Tarot, and Happy New Year, Aries. Okay, 2026, here we are, and it's time for big things. Okay, so we got to make some moves in this year, and whatever happened last year, look at all the good things you accomplished for this year that's coming up, and we're gonna get ready for more things that are coming. Okay, Aries, I already pre-shuffled your cards over here, and this is what we got going on. Starting off with the King of Cups and the Justice. Okay, you could be in a relationship with a water sign, perhaps. Okay, that's a Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, or you over here. If there's a Justice card, I'm gonna need that Justice card clarified. What's going on with you guys in this King of Cups? What's going on with the water signs and the zodiac sign Aries? Okay, so the clarification is this person, you guys, this person, you're looking to move to calmer waters with this person. Okay, you guys could be, bumping heads a lot. With the fire signs and the water signs. When it comes to making love, you guys make great love together. But everything else is like a big hassle. It's like the Page of Swords is a very immature energy that's going on between you guys, and yeah, it's very common. Okay, and depending on your age bracket is depending on how mature can that relationship get. Okay, because water and fire don't really go good together. But if depending on what signs you have in your moon and your rising, that's what makes the difference of the connection. Also your maturity too. And over here with this Page of Swords, that's very immaturity that's going on in this connection right here. Okay, so you guys are trying to move to calmer waters. Okay, but the whole thing is just like you don't want to be with this person, but you can't let this person go at the same time. Does that make sense, Aries? All right, because with that Devil card this is a very lustful connection. This connection, you guys are very sexually connected to each other and very lustful. So what's going on with that is explaining why there's a lot of you seeking justice, this immature energy right here with this water sign that's going on over here. Okay, the Star card is like you're trying to fix this situation as much as you could, Aries, from what I'm seeing over here with the Star card. Okay, you're pouring a lot into yourself and you're trying to pour what you could into this connection. But if you notice with the Star card, you see that big power that she's pouring into herself, and then the other one into that relationship, but you're not really seeing what you're doing with the relationship. You're just pouring and you're just hoping that whatever grows. But you've been overwatering that spot for so long that this connection is just becoming like swampy. It's just getting so mushy that you can't really walk on that spot no more. So Aries, what you have to do is you're going to have to think of something new. Okay, Aries, you're going to have to think of something new of what you want to do with this connection, with this Knight of Pentacles, okay? Because you see that it's moving very slow and it's going nowhere. So what needs to be done, Aries? Aries, what's going on? So Knight of Pentacles, let's get a clarification. That Knight of Pentacles for Aries, okay? Yeah, you want to see this relationship go the distance, Aries, okay? With that Sun card, from what I'm seeing over here. You want to see it go the distance. You really have a lot of happy moments with this person, okay? You guys could probably, when you do get along, you're clicking on every cylinder. You're like a Ferrari, boom. You're just going and you're going, and nothing could stop you guys once you're clicking. But the slightest thing could turn somebody off, and all of a sudden a good day turns into a bad day because someone, because you forgot to put the toothpaste back on, the cap back on the toothpaste. You forgot to put the toilet seat down. All types of crap is happening over here, but that's little petty stuff that could be fixed, okay? Now, if they're doing it on purpose just to make you mad, then what could you do about it? But other than that, Aries, I see you wanting to go the distance with this water sign. Okay, there's just something about this opposite that is very attractive to you, and vice versa. Okay, you guys can say what you want, but over here, I think you guys love each other. Okay, it's a little bit toxic of love, but it's still like a love that could go the distance, guys. It's definitely a love that could go the distance. I don't see you guys really moving away from this or trying to leave this by any means. Okay, especially if the sex is good, you ain't going nowhere. Let's see what's going on in Aries' future. Let's see what's going on to Aries' future. All right, let's see. Maybe, okay, we got the King of Swords. What's going on with the King of Swords? What's going on with that King of Swords? Okay, so Aries, there's going to be a decision you're going to have to make in your future. Okay, you're going to have multiple decisions, okay? But with that King of Swords, it's like you're gonna have to make a final decision, like an ultimate decision, okay? And this could have to do with traveling with that Two of Wands, okay? You're gonna have to be traveling. Now, listen, this is something that you've been quite working on with yourself. Aries, I mean, there's Aries that have been working on themselves heavily. If there's any Aries, I'm talking to you, leave a comment. There's something you're working into particularly, okay? This could be with your physical appearance. This could be with your finances, okay? With that Temperance card, it's like you're going, especially if you're at a certain age, you're looking at a certain point in your life, and you're just like, you like the connection that you're in, but you still want to do something bigger for yourself. And there's a possibility that, this relationship could be slowing you down a little bit. But with this Temperance, let's see what's going on. So I'm going to get a few more cards, okay? Let's get a few more cards going for Aries. Let's get a few more cards for Aries. Okay, let's see. Okay, yeah. The Hangman is just... Let's get one more card. That way we could... One more card for Aries. Here we go. Okay, Aries. There's something bigger you want to do with yourself, but this connection is definitely slowing you down with that Hangman, okay? It's just like you're just sitting around, you're just waiting on this person to make some kind of moves. And believe it or not, this person's just mirroring your actions. They're doing the same thing. They're waiting on you to do some kind of move too. It's just weird, right? And then with the Queens of Wands, you could be going out and about with your lives like everything is good, everything is perfect, but you're keeping that within yourself right there, Aries, okay? And that's the Queen of Wands. That's definitely like your energy over there. But you're faking it. You're not really doing good in your life because you're really trying to put the work in behind the scenes over here from what I'm seeing, okay? Now, you got the Two of Wands. Let's clarify that Two of Wands. Let's clarify that Two of Wands for Aries. Clarify that Two of Wands. Okay, yeah. You're looking... You have possibly, there's a job opportunity that's probably at a distance from you, okay? Now, you're going to have to make a decision whether you want to travel far. This is like a good opportunity for you, okay? Aries, you guys been manifesting this. Now, this is going to bring you abundance. This is going to bring you more money, and it's going to bring you that financial stability that you've been looking for, okay? Now, Temperance... Now, there's a decision you're going to have to make with the King of Swords. Remember I told you? We got the Eight of Cups. We got the King of Swords. And there's going to have to be a decision you're going to have to make, Aries. Okay? It's going to be a tough decision. Now, what's more important to you? This love, it's love, but it's toxic, okay? There's a good possibility that this will not go the distance. There's a possibility, Aries. Let's see. Let's get a clarification. I want to be nosy. Who's Aries going to choose? What's Aries going to choose with that Seven of Cups? What are they going to choose, okay? See, you can't make a decision. You're undecided with that Two of Pentacles. You can't make a decision, Aries, okay? Do I leave this toxic connection that I love so much? Or do I chase the bag? Do I chase that bread? You know what I mean? It is a hard position to be in, Aries, okay? I'm just visualizing it right now, having to make that decision, right? Because if you leave this connection, there's a good possibility that this your other partner could drift away somewhere else, and this connection is just going to fall apart, all right? Especially if you're focusing on yourself. They're going to get lonely, you're going to get lonely, and then you guys are going to separate, meet new people, but you're going to have the new job, the new career. You're going to be where you want to be at in life. But Aries, which one is more important to Aries? Huh, Aries? Which one's more important to you? Because there's a decision you're going to have to make. It's a tough one. It's not easy. It's definitely not going to be an easy one. So there's only so much you could fake it till you make it over here, Aries, with that Queen of Wands, okay? There's only so much fooling you could do. I think there's certain people that already know your situation and what you're going through. A lot of people are like talking behind the scenes like, oh, Aries is with that person. That person's no good for Aries. But at the end of the day, this is your life. You're going to live it the way you want to, baby. That's it. Now, there's some decisions. There's going to be a tough decision. I'm not going to dig into that because this is This is a decision you have to make. Okay? God's testing you too, by the way, with this decision you got to make, because you've been manifesting something behind the scenes while you're in this relationship. And what you've been manifesting is a better career, better finances. And he's giving you that opportunity. Now it's up to you. You got the free will to choose how how you want to play. It's up to you, Aries. The ball is in your court. But what are you going to do with this? Right? Now, it's a tough decision, right? So what I'm going to do is get you an oracle, okay? Let's see what the oracle says for what should Aries do, Guardian Angels? What should Aries do with this situation that they're in? I don't want to leave you guys hanging. It's a new year. I want everybody to move up this year. I want everybody to do something good, spectacular, something big this year in 2026. Okay? There goes your card right there, Aries. So what it is emerging dawn. Trust that every ending is another beginning coming in disguise. There you go, Aries. Right here. Did I call this read or did I not call this read? Emerging dawn. Trust that every ending is another beginning coming in disguise. So whatever it is that you sacrifice here, if you sacrifice this connection to better your life, there's going to be like a bonus at the end of that rainbow. You're going to find that pot of gold, right? You're going to have that abundance that you want, that you've been manifesting. Why were you manifesting that, Aries? Because you want that change. You want to be financially free in your life. And being caught up in a relationship, especially a toxic one, that you guys can't build together, maybe it is better to just, you don't have to probably say goodbye forever, but at the end, it's probably good to temporarily break up so you can work on your dreams. Okay? And then once you do that, God's going to pay you. Anything you sacrifice in life, God will pay you back double. All right, Aries, that was your read. Have a good one.